You know that saying, age is nothing but a number, but it's not exactly true when it comes to our finances.
Yep, when it comes to money, every move you make from your 20s to 60s could mean the difference between retiring comfortably or not retiring at all. Peter Dunn is a financial planner. He told me to say that. He's written a series of books entitled Your Money Life. Each one has different advice based on the different decades of your life.
Peter, you're releasing 6 books the same day.
The 6 ones, How to Live on Commission book at the same time. It was a interesting fall, to say the least.
Wow.
I read all those.
All right, first off, you broke it down into decades, which people certainly appreciate. What is the focus for your 20s?
For the 20s, really, I mean, you're kind of getting rid of, hopefully, student loan debt. We want people to be done by 30. Student loans are, of course, amortized to pay off between 10 to 25 years, but I want it done in 8. So you can move on with your life and maybe get into home ownership. The thing is, to have an extraordinary financial life, you need to do something different. There's people in their 40s, even their 50s with student loan debt still. And guys, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. So the goal is to be done by 8 years after you graduate from college.
I've never heard that before. That's great.
Also, and start a retirement plan early, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Get it going. People want to know, can you pay off debt and invest at the same time? The answer is yes, you absolutely have to.
Sure. When you're in your 30s, you start to think about a house, but don't think about a big house. Think about a house that costs about 25% of what you make.
Yeah, I'm in one of the top 5 real estate markets in the world right now as we sit here and speak. So usually it's 25% of take-home pay to go towards a mortgage payment. A bank will loan you up to 51%, guys.
Of course
that's
they will.
No good.
I'm surprised they won't.
That's
like
no good.
100%.
So 40% in bigger real estate markets, San Francisco, LA, Honolulu, New York, things like that. But 25% is the key.
Okay. All right, now for the people in control room in their 40s, and there's a few of them, what should they keep in mind?
You know what? After doing these books, here's what I realized. 40s is terrifying from a financial perspective. You got your kids' college, you're panicking about retirement, a sort of midlife crisis starts to kick in. So I would say make sure not to overpay for college. Too many parents are taking on Parent Plus loans, which sounds positive. Well, there's a plus sign in it. Parent Plus loans.
Because you do anything for your kids. And
you would.
They get into a great school. You don't want to say you can't afford it, but they actually should say, we can't afford it.
Yeah, we can't afford it will save your financial life. We can't afford it is a beautiful phrase, not a bad phrase.
There are loans for the kid, and that can make it all happen then.
And that's how it should happen.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay, someday I'm going to be in my 50s. What should I be doing?
Yeah, 50s. The sooner you can live at your retirement lifestyle, the better. And some people
now
hear
you're
that.
Talking.
Yeah, right? Some people hear that like, sweet, mimosas all day long. But which I do that anyway.
It's like the Villages.
Right. But the key is to project what your retirement income is going to be and start living at that level now. So that way you glide into retirement, you don't go to a cliff and fall off.
No big surprises.
Right, exactly.
Except when they tell you you're retiring. All right, 60s happens. What's going on?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure in 60s, but people think they're running through the finish line. Now, again, practicing living on your retirement income before you retire. No cold turkey retirements. And finally, understand that healthcare costs, we all know this, healthcare costs are crazy. Budget at least $1,000 a month prior to age 65 for healthcare.
Yeah.
And once you go over 65, budget about $750, believe it or not.
I just couldn't believe how many people have not even budgeted to retire, only have $1,000 in the bank. And if you plan on living on Social Security, you might be very disappointed.
Oh, absolutely. It's supposed to be a safety net, not the core retirement income.
Peter Dunn has got some advice I have never heard before, and it's stuff that you should think about. He's got the 6 books that are coming out this week. It's called Your Money Life. Peter, thanks very much for joining. He's from Indianapolis.
And also, here's what stands out. He had the courage to wear the vest. The same courage I just played 1 week ago.
Yeah.
Good job,
Good
Peter.
courage,
He's releasing 6 books at once. I would too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.